Hey, how's it going, guys? This is KNasty3890 here, and I'm back with another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. Trade Day Part 2, guys. This is it. We got a ton of offers, close to 100. I mean, we got 18 from Montgomery, which is crazy. 9 for this Austin, 8 for Coleman, 7 for Daniel, 7 for McCourty, 6 for Howie Long. We're going to go through these now. If you guys do not know how I kind of get the value for these cards, I go to Muthead, I search PS4, and I see what those are going for. I feel like that's the fairest way to see what they're going for. Because Muthead updates that like minute by minute. So I think it's the fairest way. And I'll probably check most of these cards I'm going for on Muthead, or I'll just see what they're going for on this. But I feel like that's just the best way. So we're going to start with this Tavon Austin Oop card. Now, I'm really not using this, so I really don't need anything in return. But let's just see what we got. Start off with a bronze card. A Tony Dorsett. Okay. Now this Tavon Austin goes for about 18K per Muthead. That Dorsett's got to go for more. That wouldn't be a bad backup. Anquan Bolden, already have that. Bronze badge, bronze badge, bronze badge, bronze badge. Andre Johnson, and Carlos Dunlap. Don't need Dunlap. Maybe the Andre Johnson. Even though I think the Dorsett's the most viable car. 87 speed, never mind. If that had like 89 speed, I'd consider it, but that's just too slow. And this Dorsett actually is really solid. He's got 91 speed, 82 truck. That's not the greatest, but 92 juke move, 90 elusiveness. Now, he's not as fast as Austin, and his chemistry is only Dallas, so he's not going to get any chemistries out of it. But as a number 2 or 3 running back, I'll take it. That makes the Ty Montgomery quite expendable, even though that card is a beast, but we got 18 offers, so I don't know. I might have to trade him. Now we're going to do Jack Conklin. Now, he goes for about 150,000 coins. And this gold card I know does not go for 150. Logan Ryan, I wish it was lockdown pick specialist. Sammy Watkins, I don't think that Logan goes for enough because I remember when I bought him, he was like 100K, and I know that's only gone down. Sammy Watkins, I know doesn't go for enough, and that bronze gold card, obviously doesn't go for 150,000. So I'm gonna say no on those. I'll leave it up just in case during the video someone offers me a card. Moving on to Cyprian. Now, I really like this card a lot, but I always like to try new cards. As we got a Reggie Nelson, which I know does not go for 60K, which is what the Cyprian goes for. And then obviously we got a bronze card, so those, unfortunately, a good amount of troll trades so far, which I'm not a huge fan of, obviously. I'm assuming you guys aren't either. All right, Brandon Marshall. We got 3. We got Danny Amendola, Sammy Watkins, and we got Brandon Marshall. Maybe the Sammy Watkins, let me look he's a 1 overall higher now. He doesn't have the same chems, but we'll see what he's got. 90 speed, that's pretty good. 6'1", not as tall, but solid release, good spec catch. What's his run blocking? If his run blocking is pretty solid, 67. If he goes, let's see how much this Brandon Marshall's going for. Brandon Marshall goes for about 69,000 coins. Nice. If Sammy Watkins goes for roughly the same, I'll do it. If he's like a 30K, if he's 60K or more, I'll do it. All right, I could go to Muthead, but let's just see if there's any up. There may not even be any up, but we'll check here. If not, I'll go on my computer and check Muthead. Let's see here, Watkins. That should be enough. 60K, 58K, close enough. We'll do it. Brandon Marshall, you've been a good receiver, but I want to try out someone new. And we're going to take Sammy Watkins. So welcome to the squad, Sammy. Let me know, by the way, in the comments who offered these trades. I always like to know who offered what. Now we got Rich Incognito. He goes for about 82,000 coins as we get a bronze jersey. Josh Sitton, which I don't really use mobile blocker, a bronze card, and Adrian Amos. I'll see real quick how much Josh Sitton goes for. Maybe he's really, really expensive. And maybe it's just something to hold on to value a little bit more, but I just don't see that card being that expensive. I like the, what's his name, Rich Incognito, because of his chemistries. He has the Inspector, which I have with Parodies, but it gives me, if I want to move one, I can then have the other one. So it was, Sitton. He's a 90 overall, most beard. That should be enough. Oh, yeah, he doesn't go for enough. He's like 100K, too. I didn't think it was that much, just maybe randomly rare. So we're going to say no on those. Like I said, I'll leave it up just in case we get another offer by the end of the video. But no on the Sitton. So we got Ty Montgomery. We got 18 offers. This card only goes for 67,000. Not overly expensive, but he's such a beast. Michael Bennett, Marshawn. I have no idea what that goes for. That could be really glitchy. Marshawn Lynch skill. Some gold cards. Mike Gillespie. Glover Quinn. Adrian, I've used that card already. That's a very good card. I kind of want to do someone new. Ray Nitschke, that's the chemistry one. Charles Haley, chemistry. Tim Brown, rookie. Tyreek Hill, have that. Lamar Miller, and Rashard Matthews. I'm kind of intrigued by this Rashard Matthews, I'm not going to lie. Because he has that Tennessee chemistry. And I have it. I have Tennessee ×2 already. Can I see? Let me see what Tennessee does when you max it. Because I got 2 with the Conklin. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to take him off the trade block and put him into my lineup. So I guess we're not going to be able to get any offers for Conklin just so I can see this. As we're going to see, we got the trades accepted. So let's put a receiver. And let's put Conklin here. That way we can at least see tier 1 for Tennessee and see what tier 2 does. Hopefully it's stuff for wide receivers or offensive line. I mean, if it makes Conklin better, not a bad thing. Strength, carry, run block, truck, stiff arm, impact. So I'd have to get one more Tennessee player. That's kind of annoying. I was hoping it'd be maxed out at 4, but it's maxed out at 5. I guess I'll see what some of these cards go for. There's a couple good offers there. Like I said, he is expendable now because we got that Dorsett. So I'll check the beast mode for skill. I'll check Gillespie. I don't think the Glover Quinn goes for enough, and I'll maybe, but I don't think so. Adrian Peterson, I think, goes for enough, but I've already used him. I don't want to use him again. And I don't want Lamar Miller, but Rashard Matthews. So let's check Matthews, Gillespie, and beast mode. All right. If that Lynch is like, I bet you that Lynch is either dirt cheap or mad expensive, and odds are it's dirt cheap. But let's double check. Doesn't hurt to double check. So I pulled like a Nitschke. So skill goes for 66K. Montgomery goes for 67. That's the one that's expensive. But I mean, I'm probably not gonna accept it because I wouldn't use that Marshawn. And then if I'm just there to sell it, probably not. But let's do the go. Let's see if that was enough for me to see this card. All right, he's 20K. That's obviously not going to be enough. And if that's the case, this Matthews is probably dirt cheap too. And then I guess I never showed Matthews 65K. So I guess we get a good look at this card. 90 strength, 90 speed, 94 catching traffic, 6 feet. Not a bad card. It's like 90 at everything except for elusiveness, but he's got solid height. What's his run block? 64. That's not bad. It's gonna get a boost because of his because he's gonna be on Tennessee. We'll take it. We'll do that trade. We will take the, where is he? Rashard Matthews. The very first offer I got on that card ended up being the one. So let me know who offered that. Boom. There you go. Enjoy Ty Montgomery. Might be one of the top 5 running backs I've used. It's or top 3 I've used. Maybe top 5 in the game still. It's incredible. So Devin McCourty next. He goes for 85,000 coins. We got the Weddle. We got the bearded one. Bronze card. Odell. I don't like the Odell. He's too short for an Ook card. Glover Quinn again. Calvin Pryor. I've already used that card. Brian Dawkins. I've already used him. But he's just a big hitter. Let's see. I'll see how much Eric Weddle goes for, and I'll see how much the Dawkins goes for. I'm not a huge fan of the McCourty. He just doesn't hit. He really doesn't hit. And I'm a huge Pats fan, as you guys know. In real life, I'm a big Devin McCourty fan. So, but his cards just do not lay. I mean, he's not a big hitter, but this game makes it look like he hits with a tampon in. All right, Weddle. Now I used the Weddle at strong safety. That card was a beast. So this goes for 70K. I mean, that could almost be like a snipe. I think that's a fair offer, the Weddle. And Dawkins. Now I've only used a limited time Dawkins. I mean, it's just different in chemistry. He's 100K, so I'm actually getting a little bit of an edge on that. I've already used a Weddle. I've already used a Dawkins. I think I'm going to go back. Dawkins and Sean Taylor have been basically the same card for me. I'm going to go back to just Brian Dawkins. He's the best free safety I've used. Now, the one I used was Also had field journal, so he's going to have one less speed, but I can work with that. Brian Dawkins, the card's a beast. I can't wait for his Ultimate Legend. That card's going to be amazing. So goodbye, Devin. Do well, whoever offered me that. So now this Mike Daniels, I haven't maxed out, and his chems make him a 97. So it's going to be really hard for me to move him. But we got a Brandon Graham Team of the Year. Now this Mike Daniels is milestone. He goes for about 209,000 coins according to my head. So we got Brandon Graham, Mike Mitchell, and we just got a free safety. So I probably won't take that. Mario Williams veteran card. I don't even know what that card's stats look like. He's probably going to have block shed yet, 89, but he does have 82 speed. That's only 4 worse than Mike Daniels. Man, Mike Daniels is pretty fast for how big he is. 90 power, 79 finesse. He's not as good. I don't like that card. Brandon Graham again. Marvin Harrison. We just got 2 new receivers. I don't need another one. I'll double check. Maybe if Mike Mitchell goes for a good amount, maybe... Let's compare let's see what Mike Mitchell goes for. He goes for enough to do it. Maybe I'll take the Mike Mitchell. And then I will sell the Dawkins to get a new right end out of that. So Mitchell should be enough. Mike Mitchell's 300K? Shit. 91 speed, 94 hit power. Damn, that's a good card. Compared to Dawkins, and he's actually going to have big hitter and lockdown, and I believe he would be maxed. Shit, that might be the move. That low-key, I know, and I'm getting a really good deal on that. I'm not going to lie. The guy who offered me that, I'll double-check Daniels' price on this compared to Mutthead, but I feel like that guy's giving me a hell of a deal, so thank you on that. I may not take it. I still kind of want to see what else is out there with the Brandon Graham. Mike Daniels, no, it's the milestone one I have. So it's this right here, 232 is what's up. Mutthead had it at 209, but the cheapest up here is 232. So, and I guess we want to look at Graham. Brandon Graham's 150, so he's too cheap. I'll probably end up... I might even do that. I don't know. Let's see what we get for Coleman. Now, I really don't want to move this Coleman because of his chemistries. I have him all maxed. Well, I did. I don't think I'll route runner max anymore because I traded that away, the Brandon Marshall. But he's a 98 overall and he's a beast. Martellus Bennett, I don't think he goes for enough. This Tevin Coleman goes for 220. Marty B, though, I'll double check. Brown already got you. Stadium, LeGarrette Blount. Coleman's better than Blount. I'm not going to lie, he is. Brandon Cooks, great receiver, but doesn't go for enough. AP again. Frank Gore. Frank the Tank. I'll double check Frank's value, but like I said, this Coleman actually makes so many guys on my team better. Now, this Marty B would do the same thing because I have the Brady has Super Bowl present, which does get a boost, not to his overall because it's already 99, but to other stats. Same, it gets like a +1 to speed. Same with Dante Hightower. Same with Malcolm Butler. So, like, all those together are pretty beastly. All right, so we want to check. I guess we'll check Bennett. Just double check. Maybe I could get... if I got Bennett, I could then just get rid of Greg Olsen if he goes for enough, and he doesn't. He's 150K. That's a 70K hit. And then who are the other cards we got? Frank Gore. That was one. I think that was the only other one that... Blunt, I think, goes for enough. I've already used him. I just didn't love him. I wanted to. The limited time one goes for enough, but I believe he only gave me the base one. So I'm probably going to say no on those. Let me just double check. Yeah, that was just a limited one. All right, so we got Howie Long, 255K for this card. Bob Sanders. I pulled this card, actually. Let's see. Daniel Hunt. I could then get Hunter as my right end if I trade Daniels to get the free safety and then spend my 100K for the Dawkins on a left end. And another Bob Sanders. That one's milestone. I think this first one was. All right. So Bob Sanders, Daniel. I don't know what Daniel Hunter goes for. Damn, those are good offers. Those are really. I feel like those are good offers. To me, they on the core, they look like really darn good offers. Let's see what they go for, if they go for enough. So we're going to look at that Hunter first. That Hunter is low-key glitchy, guys. If you look at his stats, I just hope there's enough value there. Like, if he goes for Now, Howie's 255. I almost say if he's 200, I'll do it. 230 goes for enough. Take a look at this card, guys. 89 speed, 93 block shed. Holy shit. That speed, that block shed. He's also 6'5", because why the F not? 92 finesse, 83 power. Now, I always want it like something at least 94, 95 this stage. But usually when one's that high, the other one's like in the low, like 80 or in the 70s. He's got 83 power and 92 finesse. So like, when you combine them, they're actually not too bad. That's a damn good card. I think I'm going to do that. But let's just double check the other offer we got. And I'm drawing a blank of what it was. I got to go double check. I think I might do the Daniel Hunter. Oh, it's Bob Sanders. The only thing with Bob Sanders, which I don't like, is he's so goddamn short. I think he's 5'8" in the game. If like they list him as 5'8", you guys know he's like 5'6". It's like Isaiah Thomas in the NBA. They list him at like 5'9". We got dudes like 5'7". I've stood right next to him. I got 3 inches on him. And I don't know why I did an ST. It's Bob Sanders. That should be enough for strong safeties. That is the milestone one. So the base one goes for about just under 200. The milestone one goes for 265. So again, both those are fair trades. The Bob Sanders goes for a little bit more, and he's probably gonna be like a 98. But just that lack of height, man. That lack of height kills me. So what I'm gonna do, and I know it's not like different. It's a different year. It's like not when you can't get Moss, but this also fills a need. Because I'm gonna take this Daniel Hunter, take a small, very small hit, like a 30K hit on, or 25K hit. But that's not that bad. It's like well within the tax. Daniel Hunter, welcome to the squad. Howie Long was a beast, but this is going to work out, guys, because now we're going to take that Mike Mitchell, stick him at free safety for Mike Daniels, and then let's take these out, and then I think all we have to do is now just get a left end, and I'll just see what chemistry is, and then that will be the video, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's a little shorter than the other ones so far. We got through these pretty quick. I was a 96. I don't think I'm going to be a 97 now, but because I feel like I was barely a 96. So, all right, left guard, that's still Richie Incognito. Receivers now, I had Hogan, and I don't have good receivers. Right now, I have one too many. I'll probably sell that Hogan. I will probably sell that Hogan, because I'm going to put Sammy Watkins. I don't know who to put in the slot. I got to look into it. I got to put one of those in the slot. Wow, I don't even get a boost with the neither of those wide receivers I got a boost. Deep threat does not help receivers at all. But that's cool. So we're going to put Dorsett as our backup. So there's 2 good running backs. Our receivers are kind of trash. I almost feel like putting Antonio Brown in the slot. It's probably what I'm going to do. Defense now, this is where we made some changes. So strong safety is still Cyprian. Free safety now, like we got that Dawkins, but we're just going to end up selling him now because we got that Mitchell. And this Mitchell is going to be a 96, and I think he's maxed. Is big hitter maxed? Oh, it's not. It's only tier 1, but he's a 96. Right end is going to be Daniel Hunter. Minnesota ×2, an edge blitzer. He's a 97. Is edge blitzer maxed? It is. That makes Willie a 98. And we still need a left end. Now, what does Minnesota make you? Like, what does tier 1 make this Daniel Hunter? Tackle, block, should play rack. Nice. So I need a left end. What am I close to? Line pusher, that'd be nice. Those are all offense. So I guess if I can find a line pusher or a tackle machine left end, or a edge setter that will help Willie McGinnis. So let's go look at some left ends real quick. And then I think that'll be the video. We'll do this real quick. I have no idea what left ends to get. We'll see what's new. I've already used a couple of Vic Beasleys. I guess let's first off see if there's any line pushing left ends. Hopefully there's a few. Alright, chemistry. Right now I'm only looking at 95s, but don't have to. Now, there's a Cameron Jordan with line pusher, but I don't want to get that Cameron Jordan. Mostly because I don't think they're worth. Now, this Muhammad Wilkerson's an absolute star, guys. Look at that. 95 blocks and 95 power move, 95 tackle. Does have line pusher, 94 strength. However, I'm not going to pay $500K for a defensive lineman. Not happening. Now, I could get Coney Ely, but I don't need pass rusher. If there's line pusher and edge setter, that would be amazing. I could get Cameron. Well, nah, I can't. That card's too shit. Ed Too Tall Jones, what's your block shed? 94. I might pick up Too Tall. Now, pass rusher doesn't matter. Now, let's look at some edge setter. That will help William McGinnis. Maybe make Willie a 99, actually, if I get that to tier 1. Edge setter. We could get William Hayes. Curse. Let's see. Vic Beasley. What about some 95s? There's Howie. And then there's, man, that Cameron Jordan actually would be clutch, but I don't want to spend that much. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do Ed Too Tall Jones. I'm gonna give that card a try. Card looks kind of glitchy. Now I don't use pass rush, which kind of sucks. I'm not sure. Does anyone use pass rush chemistry? I feel like no one does, but that's just me. So let's get Ed. I wonder, is it called Ed Too Tall Jones? Is that his actual name in this? Yep. And you know what? That basically goes for what, because that's 110K. The Dawkins is like right around 100K. So, I mean, when I sell the Dawkins, that's like 90K. So, that's why I like doing trades instead of selling and buying, because you get screwed by the tax. But let's see what our overall is. And that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this. And let's see here. Obviously, I can still do some more tweaks to this defense. But that's probably going to make him a 95, I feel like. 94, line pusher is max. 96 there. I'm a 96 overall. Now, I guess the big thing I could do is I think I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 lockdown defenders now. And I believe I have a lockdown either coach or jersey. I have a lockdown jersey, which is completely worthless. So, you know what? Before we end this, I thought I was going to end it. But hold up just a second. Do we have a Patriots away uniform that fits my chemistries? Because I don't need lockdown and interior blitz. I don't need either of those because I got lockdown maxed up because of that Mitchell. So let's see what we got here. Team, the New England 5-time champion Patriots. Gotta throw it out there. Let people know. I already have that. I guess that's what I know it goes for. Field Journal Interior Blitzer, no. No. Cover linebacker. I don't use cover linebacker. Edge Blitzer Tackle Machine. Edge Blitzer Edge Setter. I don't know. I really don't see one I like. I guess I'll wait on that, but I know I don't need that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.